original haram.
Oh, beautiful, so elegant, just looking like a wow. Just looking like a wow.
So, you're from Pakistan?
Yeah.
Which means that you're Pakistani, yeah?
You're Pakistani, yeah. You're Pakistani, yeah. You're Pakistani, yeah.
कोई सारी यार कोई लिमिट होती है ना
Just looking like a wow. To sacrifice my own life for Pakistan.
This is the Two Old Fashioned Podcast with Eshaan and Preet Singh.
So imagine like you're away somewhere, right?
Yeah.
Like let's say you're
You're on holiday.
Yeah, you're on holiday.
Where am I on holiday? Is it somewhere hot?
Yeah, somewhere hot.
Okay.
Like let's say that's Sardinia or somewhere.
Okay, I said Sri Lanka, you said Sardinia.
I don't feel like Sri Lanka's a sexy place inherently.
If you're Sri Lankan, please subscribe to the Patreon.
No, but it's like India as well, isn't it?
No, Sri Lanka's where people go on holiday. People go there, they go there for honeymoon.
But is Sri Lanka like mad liberal where like if you got caught fucking, you're not going to be lynched?
Yeah, it's not Dubai. It's not the Middle East.
Because I'd feel uncomfortable getting caught fucking in India.
Why?
Because firstly, you'd be on UB1, UB2 immediately.
Yeah, but you... Okay.
Right? I'm not getting on unjust beastie.
Yeah, but it's not like it's not like sex is banned in India.
But it's like a different attitude. Like Sardinia, you might get caught fucking on a beach and they're like, oh, what are these crazy kids like?
Right. Whereas if you're caught fucking on a beach in...
Benny Bandy!
Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, that would be like civil justice. It would be like citizens.
Yeah. It's not like legal justice. Trust me, if one thing that doesn't work in India is legal justice.
System. Okay, fine. So let's go. We're in Sardinia.
Yeah.
I'm on the beach.
Yeah, your partner that you're with has just like pulled you away and is like, let's do it.
Yeah.
Right?
I'm ready to go.
Fair play.
Of course I'm ready to go. Because we're on holiday in Sardinia. I'm assuming, basically, we're fucking plus other activities. So I'm always ready to go. And then she'll be like, oh, we have to eat dinner now. I'm like, oh, okay.
Why is me talking about fucking immediately taking you to food, you fat bastard?
Do you not get hungry after sex?
No. If anything, I know it's the opposite.
You get less hungry after sex?
Yeah, because I want more sex.
So are you having no sex?
No, because I want more sex.
Right. Well, I'm glad that we're doing this because I think we operate very differently.
I think we are. Like, we do. Like, you think about food a lot more than I do.
That is not true.
100% is true.
That's not true.
How dare you?
What's your evidence for this claim?
Oh, I will tell. Okay, right. Let's get into it, right?
Yeah.
Firstly, your first concern whenever we go out is, where are we going to eat? Every time.
Yeah, of course. I think that's good planning. That's what you're meant to be doing.
Just eat fucking cereal at yard and come out.
No. Because you've got to plan out your meals beforehand. You've got to know where you're going to eat, otherwise you'll end up eating the same shit all the time.
This is what I'm talking about. You're obsessed with food. A slice of pizza would do me on a night out.
No, it won't. I've been on a night out with you.
100%. Where do I always suggest we go? $7 market, a couple of pieces.
Yeah, but then also you've got weird food things. You don't like Chinese food. He doesn't like Chinese food. He doesn't like any East Asian food.
I think... No, hold on. I think Chinese food is overrated. And East Asian as like a cuisine form, yeah, I'm not a big fan of.
See, basically, Preet has got like... You've got very old school Punjabi dad energy when it comes to food.
Right? Why? Go on.
Because you're like, there has to be a carb there.
Yep.
Protein you're not that bothered about.
Absolutely wrong.
Carb is fine.
Fuck yeah, carb is fine.
Yeah, right. And then it has to be spicy.
Yep.
Right. Anything that isn't a flavour that includes the following: turmeric, cumin, coriander powder, chili powder. Anything else that doesn't include those...
It's not food.
It's not food.
Yeah, other than pizza. Pizza's fine. Because it's got cheese on it. Right?
Yeah.
If it's not cheese, meat, or one of those things, yeah, get away from me.
You're not bothered?
No. Why the fuck do I want to eat octopus?
No, but what about noodles? You don't like noodles?
Noodles are just semia without the flavour.
Right. Semia, for those of you who don't know, is vermicelli.
Yeah.
Thin noodles.
I can't. It's not a thing.
What about
the
dumplings?
flavour combination... Huh?
Dumplings?
No. Well, anything steamed can get fucked.
Right.
Name me one good steamed food. Forget dumplings.
Dumplings, bao buns, vegetables.
Bao buns. Why would you steam dough when you could make bread? Make roti.
You're such an old dad.
No, but it's true.
It's not true because bao buns are amazing.
They're not. Explain why they're amazing.
Oh my god, they're so soft. The texture is lovely. The flavor profile of them is lovely. The fillings you usually get. I went to New York and I had this place called Mamafoku. I had this pork belly bao bun once, and it was so good. We went back 3 more times on a 4-day trip.
To be fair, I usually you don't stop at 1 helping or something. So
Sorry, why have you gone in so hard on me being fat?
because okay, hold on. Right, okay. I'm not just a bully here, Yanis.
No, he
right?
is.
I am, but I'm not just a
Yeah,
bully.
yeah.
Right. What was the first thing you said to me? What are you getting for Christmas?
For Christmas, I'm getting Manjaro,
Which is a Ozempic.
which is a weight loss injection.
Why?
Because I just want to lose a bit of weight.
Because you're fat.
No, I'm a bit overweight.
No, you're fat.
No.
And this, bro, listen.
There's a difference between a bit overweight and a fat.
You're not a bit overweight. You're fat.
I'm a bit overweight.
No. Look.
What are you, a bit overweight or fat?
Fat.
You're not fat. You're a bit overweight.
All right, then. Are we on the same plane? Are we in the same category?
Yeah.
How fucking dare you? I find that offensive.
What? We are. You're just a bit taller than me.
No. Yeah, hold on. No.
How much do you weigh?
110.
Right, so I'm 3 kilos heavier than you.
And 7 inches shorter than me. Like
1 inch. You're 6'2", 6'1".
6'3".
You're not 6'3".
How are we
Yeah,
doing
since
this?
when have you been 6'3"?
How are we doing this?
Since when have you been 6'3"?
I'll take my shoes off right now. Next episode, bring an NG dip. I'll take my shoes off. Everything.
Right.
6'3".
You're not 6'3".
How is this happening?
I've known him long enough. He's not 6'3".
How is this happening? I tell everybody I'm 6'1", so it knocks off women's proportions of how tall a man is. So when somebody's like, I'm 6 foot, they'll be like, nah, Preet 6'1". I'm 6'3". Bring an NG dip. That could be Patreon content.
What are you asking me to bring?
An NG dip.
What's an NG dip?
An NG dip, like a thing that you measure with.
A measuring tape? What did you call it?
An NG dip.
NG dip? Yeah. What language is that?
Punjabi.
NG dip.
Yeah, an NG dip.
NG is an inch.
Yeah.
Dip kia.
Dip.
Oh,
NG
dip. NG dip.
NG dip.
I did not understand what you were saying. So NG
I was
dip.
wondering why Yanis also looked at me and went, what?
NG dip is Punjabi for measuring tape.
Yeah, I think it's Punjabi. I always thought it was English until just now. And now I'm assuming
Sorry,
it's Punjabi.
which English person is out here going, oh, do you know what I really need? Fucking hell. Right. Oi, Dave, get out the NG dip. That's not happening.
No, but I thought it would be like,
Where's the fucking NG dip? What?
Is that?
That's never been an English word.
Well, I guess it's a Punjabi word.
It's a Punjabi phrase.
No, it's an NG dip.
NG dip.
It's an NG dip.
No, it's not NG dip. I've never heard that before.
NG dips are legit.
Even in like Bengal, like, yeah, my dad would never say that, or neither would my mum.
What would
They'd be like, in Bengal, they'd be like, hey, measuring tape niya asho. Measuring tape.
NG dip? I can't believe. Do you know how much this is going to happen on this podcast? Where one of us is going to say something and the other one's like, what? The fuck?
Yeah, so NG dip. I've learned something new today.
Yeah, NG dip.
What else do you got?
Back to your Ozempic, right?
Manjaro.
Yeah, whatever the fuck, right? Why?
Because exercising regularly,
Yeah.
diet planning, doing all this stuff is so exhausting and it's so long
So,
and it's so hard. And actually, exercising when you're a bit overweight is much harder than exercising when you're less overweight.
can we agree that you're fat? And I'm gonna go on to this.
I'm a bit overweight.
I think you're fat.
I think I'm a bit overweight.
I think you're fat, right? So, hold on, wait. But that doesn't mean you're unattractive.
No one's talking about attraction. You're the one who brought it up.
No,
you
hold on. Let me come around. Right, this is my big beef with you wanting to take a Ozempic. I think you're going to be less attractive when you're slim.
That's just not true.
100% that's true.
Number one, they're not mutually exclusive, right? Like, I remember telling a friend of mine, I'm thinking of losing weight, and she goes, yeah, but you're attractive.
No,
I'm like, what the fuck? That's got nothing to do with anything.
No, but this is the point I'm making, right? So, okay, cool, you're a bit overweight, right? Why does that matter?
Well, I think it's better for my health. I'm 40 now.
Yeah, but just start like lifting weights and shit, and I think you'll be fine. Fat people can be healthy.
What about a little bit overweight people? What can they be?
Liars, that's what they are.
Okay.
It's liars, that's what they are.
What are we? Hold on. Because fat, okay.
Yeah.
Is DJ Khaled fat?
Yeah.
Right. Am I in the same category as DJ Khaled?
You're in a closer category to DJ Khaled than you are to me.
That's just not true.
100%.
See, thank you. Yanis is shaking his head. There's no way that's true.
100% that's true.
There is no way that's true. Okay. Who are the famous fat people?
I'm hench fat.
Yeah, to me, you are hench presenting fat.
Yeah, I agree with you on that. Yeah.
No, but you're not fat. You're a little bit overweight. You're tubby.
Okay, yeah, tubby, yeah, rotund, chubby.
Yeah.
Chubby
dip.
Chubby dip.
Chubby dip. Chubby dip.
Yeah, chubby dip, right?
Yeah.
I'm chubby dip.
Yeah.
And I would even go so far as to say I've got a bit of a belly. That's what it is. Dad bod vibes.
Yeah, but you've a lot of like people from South Asia, Indians, Punjabis, they always have a belly. That's a common thing, the Indian belly thing.
Yeah, 100%.
Yanis, you're like a half Indian. You don't have a belly. I do have a belly. Do you have a belly? You have like Indian belly?
I think your eyes are fucked up. How could you not think
I'm
Yanis
wearing
has
glasses.
a belly? What? Have you seen Yanis? Of
I've
course
not
he
seen
has
his
a belly.
I don't think you hide it well. I don't think you've got a belly.
Yeah, I'm not saying he's got a fucking belly, bruv.
Sorry, why do you notice how fat people are? What's wrong with you?
No. I
You're
noticed
just
how
walking
people
around
are.
going fat, not fat, fat.
I never said Yanis was fat. I said he has a belly.
So what's the difference between belly, a little bit overweight, and fat?
If you flexed your arms, nothing would happen.
But that's the strength thing. That's got nothing to do with fat.
No, but your arms are big still, right? Like you don't have a little bit of belly. Like you fat all over.
Well, I've got thin wrists.
I didn't say your wrist.
I've got thin arms.
Brother, you got bigger arms than me. Look, bro, that felt nice. That felt like a tit.
It was comforting. My comforting tit for it. My tit bicep.
But listen, let's not digress here, right? The reason I don't want you to take Ozempic is, do you know what Ozempic head is? Or Ozempic face?
No.
Look at everybody's before and after taking Ozempic, right? Their head stays the same size.
Yeah.
And it just looks weird. They look out of proportion.
No, but Manjaro is different. I'm just going to do it for 3 months, see what happens.
I really don't want you to.
But why?
Because
Are you scared I'm going to get more pussy?
I think that you probably do already, right? Again, this is my thing.
Yeah.
I don't think you're an unattractive bloke.
Yeah, but I'd not do
So
it.
it's a health thing, right?
Yes, it's got nothing to
So
do with
just
being
work out.
No, I haven't got time.
Oh, I swear, this fucking guy, bro. Every time, I know we're running over time here, Yanis, right? But every time we have like a little conversation about, I ain't got time, bro.
I haven't got time.
I ain't got time. How many times a day do you wank?
I don't actually wank that often.
Yeah, that's because you're 40 now, probably.
Yeah, and also I'm sexually active.
Oh, guys.
There is a direct correlation.
The more times you say that,
the less
it seems, right?
that could well be the case. But
listen, just don't take Ozempic. It'll fuck you up.
I'm going to take it.
Why?
To become more attractive, apparently.
Didn't say that. Watch the footage over. I never said you were unattractive. I think you'll get less attractive if you get slimmer.
I don't think that's true. Also, I don't think it's.
Have you seen Fat Joe recently?
Who?
Fat Joe.
Who's Fat Joe?
Yeah, he's just Joe. He looks fucked up. He looks weird. He looks like he's.
Yeah, but no one's calling me Fat Eshaan, are they? They're calling me Eshaan.
Not to your
What
face.
the fuck? Okay. Oh, who's Eshaan? What, Fat Eshaan or Eshaan? Right, I didn't know that was happening. That's like, I didn't know that was my nickname on the streets.
But this is what
Fat Shan Scoop. Oh, he died. He died for being fat, didn't he?
Look at all of the celebrities in the reaction section. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna get you to react to before and after of Ozempic and see if you want to become one of them zombies. They look like they've done heroin without the fun.
All right, let's see it. Let's do it. Guys, thanks so much for listening to Too Old Fashioned, the podcast. We have got a Patreon for you to sign up to, and we've got some amazing deals. One in particular. Grab them before they go. There's only 100. It's £1 for life for the first 100. What does that mean? You get 24 hours early access to the public episode. You get access to Patreon-only episodes of Afters. It's a great deal. There's only 100 of them left. What else have they got?
So there's two other tiers. You've got a £3 tier and a £10 tier. The £3 tier, proper old-fashioned, great name, right? For £3, you get 48-hour early access to the episodes.
A whole 2 days before everyone else?
A whole 2 days. The cool kids on the playground, right?
Man.
And you also get access to a bonus episode, 2 old-fashioned afters.
Yeah.
I like that. And my favourite tier, £10 tier, producer A.
The producer A. That's you.
Called the Classic Old Fashioned. For £10 a month, you get access to the 2 Old Fashioned afters. You also get 48-hour early access. You get 10% off of merch and our live events, so the Setlist Sessions events, etc. And just to throw in a sweetener, a little cherry in the Old Fashioned, you get a specific shout out on the podcast.
Yeah, we'll give you a little shout out for being a £10 Patreon, and we'll really thank you for your support. So go ahead, go to patreon.com, 2 Old Fashioned Podcast, sign up to the Patreon, because you and I, we're going to do some sexy, cool stuff, aren't we?
Oh, so sexy and so cool.
So sexy and so cool. So go and sign up.
So every week, this section, we're going to be reacting to stuff online. So me and Eshaan, the genesis of this, me and Eshaan will always send each other dumb stuff to react to.
Yeah.
We're like, look at this meme. So memes, things like that. If you got something you want us to react to, send it through, and then we'll react to it on the show.
Yeah, memes, pictures, whatever, really. We'll react to it. But you wanted me to react to some Ozempic before and after.
Yeah, so in the intro to this podcast, obviously he was chatting about hopping onto Ozempic, and I don't think
not Ozempic, Manjaro. I think they're different.
They're the exact same fucking thing, and a weight loss drug.
Anyway,
that works.
Yeah.
So I want him to see the before and after of people that were nice and sexy before, and then what they look like post Ozempic.
All right, Yanis, you've got some. Let's have a look. Let's see.
Scott Disick. Okay. So his face has gone a bit like emaciated. But also you're on the Daily Mail. Yeah. I don't trust the Daily Mail as a source for any of this stuff.
Yeah, but look at his face. It's the pictures you're looking at, not the words.
Yeah, all right. Okay.
He looks like he's seen some shit, bruv.
Jessica Simpson. They look skeletal in the face. Yeah. Kind
But
of.
look at the eyes. The eyes all burrowed in.
Yeah. And that's a direct result of Ozempic.
Yeah.
Not cocaine or anything. Right, interesting. I'd shag her now, actually. I'm more likely to shag her now than the previous one.
Bro, in the left-hand side one, right, she was married to Ozzy Osbourne for 40 years. She jumped onto Ozempic for three months, and now she looks like all of that fucking weight of being married to that dumb cunt.
But also, the thing with this, though, is online, they always choose the worst possible picture of a celebrity. Right? There, Sharon Osbourne actually looks all right, in my opinion. She looks fine. I don't know.
It looks like skeletal, bruv.
No, the Jessica Simpson one. Also, I don't think that's just Ozempic.
Can we, Yanis, can we pull up some...
Ozempic before and afters?
Yeah, let's focus on men. Because obviously he's a man.
I am a man. This is true. I know that in 2024, 25, it's all a bit fluid, but I'm like very specifically a man.
Yeah. Yeah.
What does that?
All right, here we go. To be fair, the top one looks quite good.
Yeah, the top one looks good.
But he did look like Jabba the Hutt before, so...
Yeah, he did, right?
Look at Robbie
That's
Williams.
John Goodman, right? Yeah. Right. And then you got Robbie Williams. He just looks... He actually looks a bit like Paul Chowdhury, though. do you know what I mean? He looks a bit like Paul Chowdhury in the second one.
Paul, if you're watching this, I'm sorry, but Robbie Williams looks like he's dead behind the eyes there.
But, well, I mean, the thing is, again, this has not made me feel like I shouldn't do this. They're older because they're older, and their face is thinner.
But look at how fucking they look like aliens.
They don't look. So you think that's going to happen to me?
Yeah.
If I go on Ozempic,
like your neck will get really weird and small. Look how thick you are.
My neck.
There'll be skin hanging off places that there shouldn't be.
Yeah, but that's just when you lose weight. That happens anyway. Do you think?
No, but then you're going to put it all back on as well.
No, I won't, because then...
Why?
Because at that point, basically, part of the reason I don't go to the gym now is I feel self-conscious about it.
Firstly, that's fucking adorable, and I'm sorry you feel like that. Right?
Yeah, I hate the gym. I hate, like...
Seriously?
Yeah.
Come with me to the gym.
No, I feel even worse.
Why?
Rocking up with you in the gym. No chance. Our tits wobbling as we go towards the dumbbells. For starters, don't have tits.
You do.
I fucking don't. I have pecs.
So-
Can you make them dance? Because I can make mine dance.
No, I can't make mine dance.
Yeah, so shut up then. You got tits.
I can't make my
This started off with me trying to make you feel better about going to the gym.
I can't go to the gym with you. It'd be unacceptable.
Look, how many Patreon subscribers would you need to come to the boxing gym with me?
Okay, 1 sec. Who's that? Yeah, right. Fat Joe. I think it looks great.
Yeah, in the first picture.
Look at. No.
That's a man.
Nah. Fat Joe, come on, man.
That's a man.
That
on the
looks
right
like
is a bad bitch.
He is. Look. He's still not small. His frame isn't small, but he objectively looks better.
He's 1/5 head.
But his head has always been massive.
Yeah, but his body looked in proportion.
No, I'll do a proportional level of weight loss.
You'll go from being a cuddly bear of a human being that people want to be around
Yeah.
to being somebody like, oh yeah, no, this is Eshaan. He did Ozempic.
I don't.
Just to explain why you look like that.
But that doesn't make me sound bad, though. I don't understand what the issue is there.
It fucking does make you sound bad.
I don't think it does. Look, Fat Joe looks amazing.
Yanis, I feel like you're doing a terrible job with.
Yeah, exactly.
I would like
All the men ones.
even I have
Okay,
to- even
the
I-
women you've shown me, they look emaciated, right? And I think that is in part because of makeup or fucking drugs or whatever. All the men have ended up looking quite good, and I think it might be because Ozempic and testosterone probably work quite well together.
That's fucking insane. I feel like Yanis, you've really done a
So,
bad job here.
Yanis,
I'm
thank
on
you.
my phone right now. Here we go.
Thank you for convincing me to take Ozempic. Yeah, right. But in this, okay, he looks, obviously body-wise looks older. Yes, I see what you mean about the face. But he's also become older.
Bro, how long do you think Ozempic takes to work?
I want to do it for 3 to 6 months.
Yeah, how much older would you actually get in 3 to 6 months?
Just like a year, like a half a year. That's how it works, isn't it? I'm 6 months older. now.
That is not 6 months worth of aging.
No, it's not.
Thank you then. All right, cool. Your fucking face will flop and shit.
I don't think
Just
you guys...
hit the gym, you lazy prick.
Right. You guys listening, you tell me if you think I should do Ozempic or not. I think I want to lose. Fucking look at Kamal Nanjiani there. What do you mean his face?
Now, to be fair, that's not Ozempic, that's steroids. That's HGH. It changed. Look, it's changed his whole jawline up and shit. And I think he's got fillers as well on his jaw.
Yeah,
fillers.
he's done lots of work to his body.
But why would you want to do it? I mean, do you know what? It makes me really sad you're not happy with how you look.
It's not that I'm not happy with how I look. I'm happy with how I look. It's just I need to lose a bit of weight. I reckon I need to lose about 20 to 25 kilos. And with my lifestyle, it's a bit hard at the moment. And Ozempic is just...
You have plenty of time, bro.
I don't.
You do.
I don't.
100% you do.
I definitely don't.
We've done this when we started this podcast.
Yeah.
You do have a lot of time.
No, I don't. Anyway.
Oh, man.
But you guys listening, Patreons, whoever you are, write in the comments, tell me whether or not you think I should take Ozempic.
We'll do a vote. We'll do a poll.
We'll do a poll for sure. But I think if enough people, how about this? There's the incentive. Right?
Go on.
If we can get 250 Patreons
Yeah.
by the end of January,
Yeah.
I won't do it.
All right, cool. I'll take that bet. 250 Patreons, I think, is very easy.
What?
We'll get that. Save Eshaan's sex life.
My sex life will be always fine.
Nobody. Oh, man. Oh, do you know what? I kind of want you to do Ozempic now, so then I could be like, told you so.
See now he wants me to do it.
Yeah, 500 Patreons and I'm making you do it.
Yeah. Fine. 750, not doing it. 1,000, doing it again.
Yeah. Fuck off. I think you've just gaslit me into getting on the cycle. every 3 months is like, oh, sorry, guys.
Well, basically, fundamentally, what Yanis has done is just said to me, do Ozempic.
Yeah, Yanis, you kind of fucked me there. You picked...
Yeah. 1,000 and Preet has to do it is a great idea.
I would never do Ozempic. It would make me look weird. I'm one of those people that would never look good skinny. And I used to be skinny.
Yeah, but I don't want to be skinny. I want to be less overweight.
You better say less fat.
No, I wasn't going to. That's what you heard.
Yeah, because that's what you are, right? Just accept it.
not fat.
Be a fat, sexy guy.
I'm not a fat, sexy guy. I'm a little bit overweight, sexy guy.
I can't believe you think you're... Is this therapy talking?
No, I just.
Is this what they worked on?
No, I'm just a little bit overweight. Show me the other video that you wanted to react to.
So, background to this video, a few of you may have seen it, right? So there's a boxer called Neeraj. He fought on the Jake Paul, Mike Tyson undercard.
Oh yeah.
I'm watching this live,
This
right?
is great.
I don't twig that Neeraj, obviously I think he's Punjabi, but he's definitely Indian, but I think he's Punjabi. Obviously I know he's like from the subcontinent, but for some reason, I don't know why, I thought his coach was going to be like white or Latin or something.
Yeah.
So all I
Kind
hear...
of like one of those New York.
Yeah, just like...
You gotta get him,
Get
kid.
in the game! Like that
Yeah,
kind of
yeah.
shit. He weren't. Right?
Yeah, this is
I
good.
was like half paying attention and I looked away from my laptop and I was like, what the fuck was that?
Let's have a look.
लास्ट राउंड समझ गया लास्ट राउंड ठीक है उधर पता नहीं करना मैंने तो समझ लो पहला मिनट मारे करना है ना ओके या पहला राउंड हां पहला राउंड पहला मिनट पहला मिनट नॉर्मल
My favorite
Explain
bit,
what's happened. Explain.
Yeah, so my favorite bit of that, right? He's just there. He's real serious and shit. Even in Punjabi, he's not giving any advice,
No,
right?
no.
Normally, a coach would be there, just like stick behind the jab,
Yeah.
stick behind the jab,
Yeah.
1, 2, to the body, to the
Yeah.
body.
He opens himself up when he gets on the left hook, something like that. Yeah,
Like actual
Some tactical
practical advice.
information.
This guy's just like, "Hana, tenu pata ki karna?" And as in, like, you know what to do. And this guy's just like,
No, because I've been punched in the head 15 times, so I'm not quite sure.
so he just keeps saying, "You know what you're gonna do," innit? And then the guy comes in, and this is my favorite bit. The fucking referee comes in to be like, "Look, time," and he's like, "Yeah, okay."
yeah.
Chalo,
He reacted to the referee the way he would react if he was in a restaurant and the waitress was like, "We're closing
Yeah,
down."
chal,
He's like, okay.
Yeah. And then he goes, again, he goes, "Tenu pata ki karna?" You know what you're gonna do, right?
Yeah,
And the guy's just like, and he's like, "Pehla minute normal," like the first minute stay normal.
yeah. Which, by the way, what does that mean? What does stay normal in a boxing situation mean?
I hope Neeraj knew what he meant.
I hope Neeraj knew normal was code for, I don't know, keep your hands up or whatever. Yeah.
And he goes, first minute stay normal. And he's like, and then after that, he goes, "Chikankadani." He's like, make him scream.
Make him scream.
Pehla minute normal, fir chikankadani. Like, make him scream. And then for some reason, as they're getting up, he just goes, "Bandy lad." That means his sister's cock.
Yeah. But also, it's used in Punjabi language, Bandhi Lana, just as a kind of expression of anything. Like, you stub your toe, but like, Bandhi Lana. Like, it literally translates to sister's cock.
Yeah.
But that's not what people mean.
It kind of means like,
It's like motherfucker.
yeah.
It's the equivalent of motherfucker, right? So he goes, make him scream.
And then there's a pause, and then he goes, "Bandy
Wait,
lad."
but also, if you were to literally translate it, it goes, make him scream his sister's cock. All right. Like, what does that mean? Why would he scream out his sister's cock?
That's so funny.
But also, you gotta admire the pro LGBT stance there.
His sister's cock.
He's an Indian man, but he's like, your sister's cock.
I love the fact that the other boxer's there with his like fucking Mexican trainer or some shit. Stick behind the jab. Stick behind the jab. Duck, weave. And he's just like, "Bandy lad."
Punch him in his brother's pussy. Like he does the other bit. Punch his brother's pussy. Like, what does that mean?
Do you understand how happy that made me? You know, we were talking about like representation of like brown people and shit in the UK.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
we don't need Rishi Sunak. We need a prime minister that's actually Punjabi.
Yeah.
That's just like, Sir, Russia's invaded Ukraine. Let me speak to Zelensky.
Bandhi Lana.
Pelamina no. Putin the
Bandhi Lana. Oh, that's such a good video. Such good boxing coaching. Big up him.
Oh,
This is the next one.
What we got here?
So what's this? What's the background to this?
I don't actually know the background to this.
So bro literally ripped his pants for the sake of dancing. Where's all this energy coming from? Okay. Is it a white guy?
No, it looks like it's a wedding. He's definitely Punjabi.
Okay, yeah, he's dancing like a Punjabi. Socks. He's in socks. What? You know what? That's amazing. You know what? I get it.
I'm sorry. I fucking don't, right? Firstly, the song that's playing is by K.S. Makkan. It's not by Diljit. It's not by Sidhu. It's not even by Karan Aujla, right?
Yeah.
It's by K. There's not one K.S. Makkan song that requires that much bump, right?
Sometimes when you're at a wedding, though, and the music's good, like, I'm half Punjabi stock, Pakistani side,
Yeah.
right? Part Bengali. I don't really get to go to Sikh weddings very often, but my energy is that of a Sikh at a wedding.
Yeah.
I wanted to rip clothes off, rip stuff. Also, like, he ripped off like he was a wrestler.
He's also, my favourite thing is, he's also got a shirt he could have ripped off. Why?
That's so true. It's harder to do the trousers. What? You're absolutely right.
Why go straight to the trousers?
That's the most obvious bit of the whole thing. Because also he only got to like the knees.
They're hanging off of him.
Also, I wonder at which point. I wonder at which point of the evening that is. Because that's a couple of hours of cold thighs.
The caption was like, "Where's he getting the energy from?" I think I know where
we
he's got
know
that
where the
energy
energy's from. Imagine that drive home as well.
Imagine if his wife's just sat there, oh, he's done the trouser thing again. Get the spare trousers out the car.
Also, I don't know how he ripped it that way from the front.
I wonder if it was organised.
Because I want to see how he did that
again?
rip. Because I don't know where the seam should be down the side of the... Like here, on my jeans, the seam's here, right?
He went straight through the front.
How did he... This is great. Right, let's have a look. So he's dancing... Dancing isn't bad. It's not bad for a wedding.
They're hanging onto the back. Also, is his shirt tucked into his boxers?
Yes! His shirt is tucked into his boxers. A lot of people do that, you know.
Who the fuck does that?
A lot of
Nonsense.
Yeah, do you not do that?
No.
I don't do that. But a lot of people do tuck because it keeps it in. Especially if you're dancing like that.
The trousers will keep it in.
No, but then you have to do your belt up. I can see why people do it. I don't do it. I wear suspenders.
Can we see it one more time, please? That just brings me joy, that video. I love that
so
video.
Good. I'll do it at your wedding. I'll do this at your wedding. Right, there we go. Let's go. It's so unexpected as well. Even now, I'm like, what's he going to do? The third time you watch it gets funnier because he kind of doesn't have the strength to do a full rip.
Yeah.
So the strength only gets him halfway. He's like, oh, I'm done now.
That's diabolical. Every part of that video is diabolical.
Oh,
Even the
is
white
so
socks.
good.
He's wearing ankle socks. That's mad.
That's fucking great. Look, if you've got any kind of videos like that or pictures you want us to react to, please just send them over to us.
Fucking stories. I want weird stories from weddings.
2oldfashionedpod@gmail.com or just like tweet, like Instagram me or Preet or the too old fashioned Instagram account. But yeah, that was great. That was so funny.
Phenomenal.
Hi guys, thanks so much for listening to this week's episode of Too Old Fashioned. Now I've got a bit of an announcement to make, which is that your boy's on tour. Yes, I'm on tour across 2025, February to April, going all over the country, including a headline show at the Hackney Empire in London. And this man is going to be supporting me on pretty much all of the dates. It's like most of them.
Most of the days. Most of the South. All of the South.
Most of the South, yeah, pretty much you're doing. So go to eshaanakbar.com, get those tickets. Like I said, going to everywhere, going to Milton Keynes. Going to fucking
Colchester.
Yeah, I'm going to Colchester, actually.
Yeah, that's the big one.
So look up eshaanakbar.com, go and get your tickets. I'd love to see you on tour. You get to see me, and particularly if you're in the south bit of the UK, get to see this man with me as well. So head over, eshaanakbar.com, get those tickets. So every week we're going to ask you guys to send over something that you might need some advice on. It could be to do with you. It could be to do with someone you know, friends, family, whatever. We can do it anonymously if you want it to be anonymous, or we can shout you out. Because who better to give you advice than two little bit overweight brown boys?
Don't stop putting me in that fucking category.
We're the same, bro.
All right, John.
Right. So this week's advice.
Yeah, this week, obviously, the advice started slow because obviously we've been doing it via our Instagrams and stuff and people aren't sure what's going. So we had a couple of good ones, but I've picked a few out. This one was probably my favourite because it's so generic. New in London, slightly anxious.
Okay.
That was the subject. Hi, guys. I've just moved to the UK from India for work and I'll be living in London on my own for the first time. Okay. I'm excited, but also a bit nervous, trying to figure out how to settle in and enjoy the city while staying safe, especially with all the news about the crime. Yeah. Any advice on making London feel like my home?
Move to Southall. move to Southall or Wembley.
Southall, Wembley, Ilford.
Yeah.
Don't drive a car here. Yeah. That's just for our safety.
Yeah. Yeah, don't drive. Newham, move to Newham.
Newham, yeah.
Yeah, Forest Gate. Yeah, so move to a brown area.
Yeah.
Of which there are many.
What else?
What kind of Indian was he? Didn't say.
Didn't say, just said India.
Right, so if you're just generic India, then just go to Wembley, that bit.
Yeah, because there's a good mix of people there. Stop saying Sar.
Yeah.
Sar. Please, Sar.
Please, Sar, madam.
Well, yeah, madam.
Don't ask people for their mother's maiden name.
Yeah, don't stare at people too long.
Yeah. If you come from India, you're used to doing that, aren't you? Standing on a street corner, hand in your belly like this, just staring at people for a while.
Or just like they'll see like I don't know if you get this as well, but like I see a lot of like Indians, especially like uncles and aunties. They're not like giving you evils or anything. They're just staring because they're just like, oh, there's one of ours.
Here's a question. Well, you were born here, right?
Yeah.
Right. I was born here too. Do you reckon if we moved like our parents did, we'd survive it?
In where?
In the UK. Like making that move that our parents did.
Do you know, I had this conversation with my dad probably a couple of weeks ago. Because there's a couple of things. Yeah, because there's a couple of things that are different, right? Because everything was cheaper then. Yeah. So they could establish themselves quicker. But there was so much more racism. Yeah. So much more racism.
But that I think that was easier dealt with there because it was in your face. It's like people would come up to you and call you a curry muncher.
Yeah, I feel like that's quite taxing though.
It is exhausting.
Yeah.
Especially when you'd like curry. You're like, what?
That's definitely not offensive, is it?
No, it's not at all. Of all the things, like curry muncher, you go, yeah, that's a delicious food.
I've got a fucking story for you. Let's just tweak something for me. What? When you were going to school and stuff, right? Yeah. Did your parents give you a packed lunch?
Yeah.
Yeah. So mine did as well, right? Yeah. So it'd be beautiful food, like maybe it was a curry with like roti. Yeah. We were a big roti family. Parathe.
Yeah, we had
that
rice,
kind of stuff. And then when you get to like year 3, year 4, you start feeling like a little bit self-conscious, innit? Yeah. Obviously, I've got like a relatively large family. I've got older cousins and shit as well. So one time I came back from school, somebody had basically said something about my food smells. Right. And to be fair, it did. It just smelled good, right? Yeah.
So I was flavour.
Yeah, I was real. Like, they were like, salt,
spicy.
Yeah. So like, obviously, I got like mad self-conscious about that. Yeah. So I was like, oh shit. So I went home and I was like to my mum, I was like, Mum, can I have sandwiches tomorrow?
I've got a sandwich story too.
And my mum was like, okay, that's a bit weird. She mentioned it to my aunt. My aunt told my cousins, and for the next like 3 weeks, they were just like, oh, bro, Preet wants to take sandwiches to school. I think he's gay, bro. You want to be white and shit, yeah? What are we going to call you, Sam?
What did you get for lunch? Did your mum...
Of course it was brought here the next day. My mum was just like, yeah, of course.
See, your mum's nice. I had the same conversation with my mum. Pretty much the same deal. Yeah. People are laughing at my food. Mum can have a sandwich. Mum went, yeah. You want a sandwich? Of course you have a sandwich. I'll make you a sandwich. Next day, I'm like, I got sandwiches, bruv. I go in. What's she done?
Nothing.
She's cut a paratha into a sandwich shape. Right? So she gave me the same curry in a paratha, but a sandwich shape. Which is genius. Yeah. So I'm there eating this chicken curry and roti as a sandwich, going, does this work? Is this the same? But it's still the same smell. People are like, why have you got a smelly sandwich? I'm like, even the sandwiches are smelly now. Fuck me.
What can I do?
What am I supposed to do? But yeah, weirdly, I never got self-conscious about it because once somehow I just like didn't take lunch into school, and when we got to the school, my mum was like, "Oh, right, you're just gonna here's like £3 or something. Go and get lunch in school." And I got fish fingers, beans, and chips. It was so lukewarm. There was no flavour. I was like, how are they eating this every day? Even as a kid, I remember eating it going, I can't taste anything.
That's mad.
I can't taste anything because I'm so used to having the leftovers from the night before.
Yeah, that is delicious, wholesome food.
Especially when, in like South Asian food, if you leave it a few days, it gets even tastier.
Yeah.
You know, white people don't reheat rice.
No.
White people don't reheat rice
Why?
because they think it's bad. They think it goes off. Did you know this?
No.
I've dated women. I've cooked a big batch of rice.
Yeah.
And they've gone, what are you going to do with the rest of the rice? I'm like, eat it tomorrow in the next few days. And they're like, how? I'm like, what do you mean how? I'm like,
Are you shitting me?
You've never heard of
I've
this?
never heard this.
White people do not reheat rice.
Every time I hear a story about white people, right? I
Imagine this on a pod. This is so
I
racist.
always question, how did they ever
Survive.
conquer us?
Yeah.
And
It makes me
survive.
angry. It makes me angry that this shit like this. Of course you can reheat rice. What are you talking about?
Wow. So if they like you make a biryani, they chuck it.
Yeah. If they won't reheat it. That is wild. So like if you're a white person into this, reheat your rice. And if you're like,
you're fine. I promise you're going to be fine.
Yeah, but also if they're like, oh, yeah, but I might get food poisoning. Smell it.
Like in the fridge.
Yeah.
They won't put it in the fridge.
Well, no. But also, if it's cold like this, because we use a rice cooker now, if it's cold like this, you can still leave it outside because the temperature's...
No, so that I can kind of understand. Like, obviously I would.
Yeah.
But I understand.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Just sniff it. You'll know if it's going off, if it's on the turn. You get a bit of water, spray it over the top, put it in the microwave.
Oh, man.
They won't reheat rice. Do you wash chicken?
The level of wastage.
Do you wash chicken?
I used to, but I don't anymore.
Oh, I wash chicken.
So I now give it like a little lemon coat.
Buying coats for his dead chicken.
It's not a fucking North Face.
Going to Lululemon, getting a coat for his dead chicken.
It's not a North Face, you fucking twat.
Okay, a lemon coat, fine. They're still kind of washing the chicken.
Yeah.
These guys are straight out of the packet. Straight out of the packet into the pan.
No, so that's not as bad as I think. That's not as bad as the rice.
Oh, that's bad, bro.
No, because there I'm like, okay, cool. Like you at least.
But it's been cellophane wrapped for God knows how long.
No, but it's like at least you're kind of like going, you're alhamdulillaing it, right? Right. Whereas like
Good Muslim representation there from the sing. I appreciate that.
If they were like, oh, can't go straight from the packet, then I'll be like,
yeah,
come on,
but wash your rice.
yeah. Get the starch out. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but you also reheat your rice. Yeah,
reheat your rice.
Yeah.
So to the person who wanted this advice,
reheat your rice.
reheat your rice. Move to Wembley. Don't drive. Don't call people madam and sir.
Oh, this is another one, and I might catch some shit for this. Actually, this might be we might be
Also,
a one
did we
and
answer
done.
the question about whether we'd survive? I don't think we would.
No. Forget that. Well, let's go back to the original question, which was like, what advice do you have for London? Deodorant. Right? No. Listen. I know I'm.
Please, brown men.
Yeah. Please, like, it's fine.
Well, all men, but because.
I have an affinity towards like South Asian men, and I really think that they're beautiful, lovely human beings. Yeah. But just sometimes deodorant.
Bro, in the morning, when I used to go to school, my mum, 6:30 a.m. The onions are frying because she wants to cook early doors, which I get. She's a mum running a home, so she's like, I need to cook this because I need to go and do shopping, run the house, blah blah blah. So I need to cook this 6:30 in the morning. I would not step into the kitchen. And as I got older, she knows, she's like, why aren't you stepping into the kitchen? Yeah. I'd be like, Mum, I can't go to school with onion on my blazer. And she used to get so vexed. Like, I'm cooking for you. I'm cooking for you, so you are going to take this. I'm like, you don't have to deal with it. You don't have to deal with Ben Fox being like, why the fuck do you smell like onions, and why have you got chicken curry in a sandwich? It's a lot to do with.
There was a lot of that in it.
Yeah.
There was when I think about it, I think even I was a little bit self-conscious with that, and I was never really. I was raised to be quite like fucking proud of fucking.
But I also get it.
Yeah,
Like I would get it. Like if there was like an Indian bloke or South Asian bloke and you could smell them, you'd be like, I get it. I get why you smell.
Yeah.
Of onions. Or
No.
whatever.
So you've misconstrued my point. Mine's not about tarka smell.
Oh, what
right. Mine is more about. I have noticed that there's a disproportionate number of people from the subcontinent who may perhaps haven't used the deodorant before.
In the UK?
In the UK.
What, fresh?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Ironically named.
Yeah, but
so that's what... No, I'm just... This is a good bit of advice, isn't it?
Okay, but we're from the land that gave the world shampoo.
Yeah, so maybe just use it more. Shampoo also doesn't stop your pits from smelling. It's like body odor after a long day. I get it too. If I didn't use deodorant, I'd be fucked.
They use talcum powder, innit?
Yeah, but deodorant this time, especially on hot days. Oh, this is a very good one. Don't film TikToks in public.
But that doesn't matter whether you're Indian, it's anybody.
Yeah, but I feel like, we're now coaching the next generation of people.
Yeah.
So, like, let's just put that out there.
But we just saw bloody advert get filmed outside.
Oh, yeah, I hate stuff like that.
There's a whole, there was 30 women dressed in God knows what the fuck that was.
Yeah, they want everybody to, maneuver around. No. If you're going to make a threat, you have to carry it out. This isn't like back in the bend where nobody's going to hit you.
In the bend, they would hit you.
Huh? No, in the bend, at least, if you kicks off, you don't want to bring dishonor or shame to the family. They're from the same village as you kind of let it go.
Okay.
Whereas here,
So sorry, we're telling this Indian man.
Yeah, if you're gonna make a threat, just be
Why,
ready to...
when he's moved to another country, is he going to go, I think I might threaten someone?
Have you not been to London, bro? He's gonna get into a beef within 3 months of being
He's
here.
Indian, no beef.
That's funny. Oh, if somebody offers to put money into your bank account, say no. That's money laundering. That's a big one.
Yeah, but again, I don't think this is London specific.
I feel like maybe we should just give advice to anybody, innit?
I mean, we will.
Settling into London. What else would...
You get to know the underground. Spend some time learning the underground properly. Know where the main interchanges are.
But if they're in Southall, it's going to be overground, isn't it?
Well, yeah, but no, in London, you need to know that King's Cross, Paddington, Liverpool Street, and Tottenham Court Road are your friends to get all the lines that you need. Those are the four main... If you're lost, if you can get to those stations, you'll be able to get to the rest of London.
Yeah.
Because all the lines are available there.
Speaking of trains, you can't sit on the top of them here.
Somehow this Too Old Fashioned has turned into a very racist podcast.
It's a
fucking hell! Don't go on the top of the train, right? There's not enough space.
It's a fucking comedy.
Stop hanging out the side.
It's a comedy fucking podcast. That was funny. What would he want?
That was funny.
Yeah.
Imagine that would be really great advice.
It is. Do you know what? One of my favourite stories is about that. In our village, my granddad was 90 years old, and the day before he died, he was still able to climb on top of a bus and sit on the top of the bus.
Is that what killed him?
Huh? No, I think that was his second wife. Oh shit.
Okay, another one.
Alright, another one. We've got Caught Between Cultures. Hey guys, I could really use your advice on this situation. Here's the backstory. I'm 22 and moved to the UK from India when I was 4. My parents were super traditional, no talking to girls, no dating, just wait for an arranged marriage.
Yeah.
That left me socially awkward growing up, but over the last couple of years, I worked on myself, went on dates, brackets, in secret, and eventually met my first girlfriend. She's Bengali and Catholic.
Yes!
Catholic. And her family has been great. They've welcomed me with open arms. The issue, my mum. She's got the idealistic plan where I marry a girl from our village back in India and build a life together based on tradition.
Right.
She never approved of my girlfriend, and I'm afraid telling her will lead to a massive blow up.
Yeah.
At the same time, I can't keep this hidden forever. How do I approach this?
I know exactly what to do. Two things. 2-step strategy. Number one, get your lovely Bengali girlfriend to make a lovely fish curry. Right? Proper, good, nice. If the woman can cook, then your mum will be like, oh, she can cook. Second, get her pregnant.
I feel like that's very concise advice there.
No, mum. If you rock up with a baby,
Yeah.
your mum will have to be a proper kutti to say I'm not interested.
I won't lie to you, the mum does sound like a proper kutti already.
Yeah. So just knock her up.
I also like how the parents were mentioning that initially, and then it was like my mum's the actual problem. The dad's just like, I don't know why I'm just assuming this is Punjabi. This sounds like a Punjabi problem, innit?
This does sound like a Punjabi problem.
My advice is slightly different though. Make sure they get them to change the will so you're named in it. Right? Make sure that happens first, and then introduce the.
I thought they were going to say then kill them. I genuinely thought that's what you.
I was wondering why you were leaning in, being like,
what?
no, and then introduce her.
You know what? The thing is, it's kind of quite nice to hear a story like that because I feel like we don't have those kind of dramatic stories anymore in our generation. So, like, my uncle was a Brahmin Hindu, right?
Yeah.
So, in the Hindu system, Brahmins are like the top, the creme de la creme. They're the most important.
Wait, what? Your mum was Hindu?
No. My uncle
Yeah.
was a Brahmin Hindu
Yeah.
who fell in love with my mum's older sister, my aunt.
Ah,
right?
Chartiga.
So Brahmin Hindu, which is like the most senior of all the castes in Hinduism,
yeah.
he falls in love with my aunt,
Yeah.
who is a Muslim woman. Obviously, my aunt is like, this can't happen. This Brahmin uncle converted to Islam. His village almost got burned down,
Understandable.
right? Converted to Islam. He's the only one in the family of the men and the women who prays 5 times a day.
How good must that pussy be?
I've never slept with her, so I don't know. But yeah, exactly. But also, he's so devoted to it. Like, he has that Brahmin level of kind of devotion to the faith, even though it's not. No, he's converted to Islam.
Yeah.
But his village, like, I spoke to him about it, and he was like, "Oh, I don't think my house exists anymore because I made that decision."
Bro, that is mad.
So it's nice to see this kind of dilemma now. That people are willing to take the risk. A Bengali Catholic with an Indian, presumably Hindu person.
Is that a risk though? Like, I feel like that's not a risk. Like, it's just his mum, innit?
Yeah, mum's like...
And I feel like your mum, my advice is your mum's never going to like the person you choose anyways.
Yeah.
That's just how Asian cultures work.
The thing is, I knew I became more attractive the moment my mum died.
that's because you developed a deep sadness behind the eyes.
Yeah, deep sadness behind the eyes, and other women are like, "Oh, he's not got a mum. That's great." That's
the
one less
Asian
handle.
women.
Yeah, that's one less. All women.
All women.
Yeah,
Is that the thing?
Yeah, the whole mother-in-law trope has existed in
Yeah, true.
fucking Bernard Manning out there. I saw me fucking mother-in-law.
Yeah, that's very true.
Schleg. I think that was one of his jokes.
I feel like if my mother-in-law's a slag, we'd get on.
Preet and his mother-in-law out about town. Go on, Angela.
Go on, get him out.
Get
him out.
Get it, Gil.
Right, okay, that's our advice, right? My advice is get yourself in the will, then introduce them. They'll eventually fall in love. It doesn't really matter anyways, because they're never going to like the person you choose.
Yeah, choose
What's
anyway.
yours?
My advice would be, as I said, get Bengali auntie, make a fish curry, and then get her pregnant.
Good.
Turn
There
up
you go.
the baby.
You got 2 different lines of
I
advice.
mean, this is why you listen to the podcast, because you get actual decent good advice here.
Yeah, like practical.
Practical, like doable stuff.
Yeah, stuff that's within your control.
Yeah, and won't make things worse.
Yeah, 100%.
With that in mind, thanks for listening to the first episode of Too Old Fashioned with me and Preet. Please like, subscribe, leave a comment,
And tell a friend.
tell a friend.
That's a big one.
If you've got any friends, if you're the guy from India, you haven't got any friends at the moment. When you do have a friend, first thing you should tell them to make you feel at home is about the podcast.
Yeah.
So do that. And if you want to sign up to our Patreon for the first 100, it's only £1. So
Yeah, and we're expecting that to go relatively quick.
Yeah,
so
that'll
just
go quickly.
And that's
So-
for a lifetime.
sign up to the Patreon, like, subscribe, follow us at Too Old Fashioned, and we'll see you again next week.